it sound right, boys.
Welcome back, Enomaniacs. Today we're diving into episode 2 of Agatha All Along. Get ready for twists, turns, and witchy wonders. As the second episode of Agatha All Along begins, Agatha is once again on the prowl. With her memories restored, she's itching to reclaim her full strength and reminds herself that no one, not even the most vengeful of witches, can keep her down for long. Just as Agatha is ready to head out, a young sorcerer, Agatha calls him Teen, enters the picture. Now, Enomaniacs, I have to be honest here. For a moment, I thought this teen might be Agatha's son. I mean, think about it. He's got magical potential, he's persistent, and there's something almost familiar about the way they interact. Could this be the MCU's twist on Nicholas Scratch, Agatha's son from the comics? In the comics, Nicholas is a powerful sorcerer and a pretty rebellious kid, often at odds with his own mother. Imagine if this is Marvel's way of reintroducing him, making teen Agatha's long-lost child who's somehow tied to her fate on the Witch's Road. But that's just a theory, and we know Marvel loves to keep us guessing. Teen is desperate, practically begging Agatha to take him to the Witch's Road, a legendary path that grants immense magical power. Agatha brushes him off, insisting the road is just a myth. Yet, the fear in her eyes betrays her, for she knows this road is all too real and all too dangerous. Teen refuses to back down. He's had enough of learning small tricks. He wants real magic. But there's something peculiar about him. As he tries to speak his name, his lips are sealed shut by a glowing sigil shaped like an M. It's as if some dark force has cursed him to silence. Agatha, ever the curious witch, can't resist the mystery. Intrigued by this young sorcerer's plight and driven by her own need for power, Agatha agrees to help him. But there's a catch. To walk the Witch's Road, one does not simply set off alone. No, they need a coven, a powerful group of witches united in their purpose. And so, the journey begins. Their first stop is a dimly lit psychic shop, where the air is thick with incense and secrets. There, they encounter Lilia Calderu, a divination witch with the ability to see into the future. Agatha tries to deceive her, but Lilia's sharp eyes see right through the charade. After a tense exchange, she agrees to join them, her mind set on the promise of unlocking even greater powers. With Lilia on their side, the next step leads them to a rundown wellness shop, barely hanging on by a thread. Inside, they find Jennifer Kale, a potions witch who has been cast out of the witch community. Her shop, once thriving, is now a shadow of its former self. Agatha plays on her desperation, offering her a chance to redeem herself. Jennifer, with nothing left to lose, agrees to join their quest. The Coven continues to grow, and their next recruit is found in the most unlikely of places, a hot topic in a mall. Yes, even witches can hide in plain sight. Alice Wu Gulliver, the daughter of the great witch Lorna Wu, is hiding out here. Her mother, rumored to have been lost on the Witch's Road, casts a long shadow over her. Despite her hesitation, the promise of finding out what happened to her mother is too tempting. She joins them as their blood witch, completing a rather eclectic group. With their coven almost complete, they return to Agatha's home. But there's a problem, a big one. To open the path to the Witch's Road, they need the magic of the earth, an ability that only a green witch possesses. The witches begin to panic. For the Salem 7, a group of vengeful witches are on their way, and the sun is sinking fast. In a last desperate attempt, Agatha runs across the street and bursts into her neighbor's home. Mrs. Hart, who has been living a quiet, unsuspecting life as Sharon Davis, is revealed to be the green witch they need. Agatha barely convinces her to join, pulling her out into the gathering storm. As the coven gathers under the darkening sky, they begin to chant the Witch's Road ballad. Their voices rise in unison, weaving a spell so powerful it causes the very air to shimmer. But just as they reach the final verse, nothing happens. Doubt and fear ripple through the group as the Salem 7 close in. In desperation, Agatha tries to trick the others into giving her their magic, hoping to absorb enough power to fend off their enemies. But no one is fooled. They know her too well. Just when it seems all hope is lost, the ground beneath them rumbles. Ancient doors, etched with runes of old, appear beneath their feet, opening a portal to the Witch's Road. With no time to spare, the Coven leaps into the portal, escaping the clutches of the Salem 7 by a hair's breadth. They find themselves standing at the threshold of the Witch's Road, a place where the line between reality and magic blurs. The journey ahead is fraught with danger, but the promise of ultimate power awaits. And so, our story truly begins. Enamaniacs. Agatha and her newfound allies are on the Witch's Road, a place that holds both their greatest hopes and their deepest fears. What will they find? Will they gain the power they seek, or will the road consume them, as it has so many others? But that's a story for another time. Now, if you missed the first episode and want a quick recap or review, just click the button up here. And join me next week as we continue to unravel the secrets of Agatha All Along. Until then, keep your wands at the ready and your minds sharp. This is Ina signing off from Ina Media. Stay magical, everyone.